So guys, what y'all think about that? So let's just talk about it because I was watching. No, I was not. I'm not gonna lie. I was not watching the BET Award, but I've seen all the clips going around, and I saw that video. It was viral everywhere. It was on Instagram. It was on Facebook. It was on Twitter. It was on all the platform, all the social media platform. So I wanted to check it out with you guys. Doechii and industry plant. That's what they're saying. That's what everybody is saying. So if you are watching the video or her videos, you go in the comment, you're gonna see like some people gonna say some stuff about her being an industry plant. So I even hear it from like some big media personalities, some big top media guys are saying the same thing. They think she's an industry plant. I don't know. Is she? I don't know. So she won something last night and she received it and she just made a speech, a wonderful speech. I heard that's what people are saying. I don't know, but come on guys, we gotta check it out. We gotta check it out. Doechii is Doechii in industry plant. You remember I made a video about Tyler, you know who Tyler is. Tyler, the girl from Africa. I made a video about her being an industry plant also. So come on, Doechii.
Hi, everybody. First of all, thank you so much, BET. This is my first BET award, so this means a lot to me. I grew up watching this. I just want to acknowledge all of the girls in my category that work so hard. They're extremely talented and very, very creative. You ladies are amazing. So thank you.
Okay, she won best female hip hop artist. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you know it's BET. BET is copywritten everything. So I don't know how I'm gonna try to cut through it so I don't like get a copyright, so I don't get a block from it. So we're going through it. So let's listen to her speech. Right?
Thank you, BET, for honoring me with this. But as much as I'm honored by this award, I do want to address what's happening right now outside of the building.
That was in Los Angeles. Like you could see like how like look at her body language, like how like she was at first very calm, very exciting. Now you can hear the nervousness in her voice. You can hear how she trying to like she's scary, like she's going to say something but she's scared about what she's going to say. It's like you are, I don't know if you ever like done something on a big stage, not the big stage, in front of people. Like the first time you're getting in front of people, a few people or a few tens of people. I'm not gonna say tens of hundreds, tens of thousands. You're getting in front of like 10, 20, 30, even 40 people. Like the first thing you do, you just get on this podium, you're going to talk. And at first, you're going to start very calmly, very relaxing. But when you're about to say something, you know that thing is of value, that thing is like very powerful. You're gonna feel like you're about to choke. You're gonna feel like you're about to throw up. That's how she's feeling right now. You can hear it. And look at her body language as she like starting like to breathe heavily. See, look at her. She was relaxing and now she's starting to be like very emotional anyway.
Right now outside of the building. There are ruthless attacks that are creating fear and chaos in our communities in the name of law and order. Trump is using military forces to stop a protest. And I want y'all to consider what kind of government it appears to be when every time we exercise our democratic right to protest.
Why she look like she's reading something? You can see her eyes. Her eyes are fixating on something, like she's reading something. Like, look at her eyes, her body language. You see how those people like people are not like. I think she was expecting the people to be like clapping and woo, woo, like the people to be like very involved, but you can see like how the people are like just relaxing. You can see this guy was like, he had these two guys right now, these three guys right now, they, you can hear like, feel like how they sing like, what the hell is she talking about?
What kind of government it appears to be when every time we exercise our democratic right to protest, the military is deployed against us. What type of government is that? People are being swept up and torn from their families, and I feel it's my responsibility as an artist to use this moment to speak up for all oppressed people, for Black people, for Latino people, for trans people, for the people in Gaza. We all deserve to live in hope and not in fear. And I hope we stand together, my brothers and my sisters, against hate, and we protest against it. Thank you, BT.
Okay, you can see like, if the crowd didn't react, if the crowd didn't like applaud, or if the crowd didn't like get involved, get that excitement, she probably would have passed out. She probably would have passed out, but now there she got the crowd was involving and everything. Now she feel like very relaxed and everything. But I don't know. I don't know. Is this has anything to do with her, what happening? Yeah, of course it is. She's an artist, and artists have to stand for something. She's standing for human rights, she's standing for equality, and she's standing for peace. That's what she's standing for. So that's really good. That was a great little short speech. That was a great little short speech. Is she an indisciplined? I don't think so. I don't believe so, because I've heard people are saying it, and I went to her discography and I was looking at her song. Even on YouTube, you can check her channel and you can check all her videos. She got some really, really great videos on there, and like great songs too. The songs are good, and they are getting the views they are supposed to have, because that's what I've realized. Like, people are saying like, if you don't hear about somebody, if they're not playing them on radio and stuff, I don't know who listen to radio right now, but I surely do not listen to any radio, so that I'm not sure if they're playing her or not. But they say she just popped out of nowhere. I don't think so, because I go back all the way to her discography. She has like videos like from like 5-6 years ago. She's not just somebody who just popped out of nowhere, because what I've realized is like, music right now, it's very, very like a niche base. It's like every artist have their core fans, so it's like somebody may be like very big to a certain demographic, to a certain category. Like, there are like those kids, there's TikTok, there's like all the streamers. It's like this world right now, or not this world, I mean the US is so big, it's like divided in many categories, and within these categories there's a lot of sub categories. So somebody may be like very big, huge from somewhere, but you think you know everything, you know everybody who's big. You probably never heard of them, but there's a bunch of kids, teenager, or young people who like love that artist and supporting that artist and know everything that artist is doing. And it's not like they have like 1, 2, 3 million people following them. They have like tens of millions people like following, like buying their music, listening to their music. Like, when you go on Spotify to look at their plays are like huge on Spotify. They're like 50 million, 60 million people are listening to them every month. So that's what I realized. Music right now, or art in general, everything in general, you have to be within that category. You have to be within that niche to know about it. There are artists, there are people who are very big, and they are not in your playlist. and there are people you never heard of. So seeing Doechii like doing her thing right now, saying she's like an industry plate, it is not fair because the industry plate, you gotta see them, they like just one hit wonder. They gotta do one thing, and after they're gonna try to push them, even if there's money, lots of money behind them, they cannot make them pop up, they cannot make them blow up. So it's that like that easy. There are, yes, there was industry play, yes, there is a lot of industry play in the industry, you gotta see them, but I don't think she is, I don't think she is. Also, I think she's like a very open-minded girl, and she like to speak her mind. And I think they'll think like she's pushing an agenda because she's like talking about how she like her men to be like, you know, gay or homo or whatever. She like her men to be like her girlfriend at the same time. She like her men to be her girlfriend at the same time. Some people have issues about that because they think like she's pushing an agenda. She's like from that community. She's trying to bring in that community a into like her music, and have like you know how they say like if you're trying to influence young people, you're trying to influence them and bring them into that agenda and all this stuff. So I don't know, and her political stands are like very different from everybody, and she speaks her mind. She's a great artist, and she's really different. So that's what I like about her. She's really different. She's like the type to not be like on those like other type of BS. You know what I'm saying? But Doechii is not an industry place. She's a great artist, so I really like her. I really like her. But don't mind me saying like how she was like reading something. She was not probably reading anything, but you know, like when you are giving a speech, you are talking in front of a big crowd, you have to fix it your eye on something to not get distracted, or to not get scared, or to not misspeak or misspoke. Yeah, so those are like tactic that people who are like professional speaker use, or people who have like anxiety or stage frightening, or people who are scary of being on stage. They told you like either you picture everybody naked. If you don't do that, or you fixated your eye on something, so you focus on that one point so you can speak your mind. So you're not looking at anybody, you're not looking at any eye, so you won't get scary, so you can get your point across, so you can speak your truth or your truth. So Doechii, good job for winning best female artist, best female rapper. She had a great album too, so come on guys, if you like, you know what to do. If you don't like, you know what to do. Just subscribe to the channel, like channel, comment, and do all the great stuff. So we here. So